I'm into the system. Clickety click.
I mean, appropriate given our intro this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing.
I'm going to have to fix this chair because every time I move, this thing rattles around.
Hey, Kathleen. See
Yes.
an artifact on the shelf here in Loading Ready Run's Moonbase Studio C.
Yes.
And I'd like to ask you if you know where it came from.
Show it to me.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's have a story with.
This is real old, and I can't imagine the confluence of events that led to Loading Ready Run having this. It's an old Vampire the Masquerade card game, unopened. This is when Garfield Games had the license from White Wolf back in the day.
Yes. We were definitely given that in a mail time. I cannot, unfortunately, remember the person who sent it to us unless it is somehow noted on the bottom of the box or something like that.
Okay.
It is sealed. So we opted to leave it that way and display it as an object of art.
Like, yeah. Dang. Well, you let me know if anybody ever opens this. I wanna smell them.
It's completely if the plastic is still intact, the chances of silverfish having gotten in there are very small.
There is a very old Steve Martin
Never mind.
movie.
I take back everything I just said. Yeah.
There's a very old Steve Martin movie called The Jerk, and the only part of it I know is a scene where he's grabbing all these things and taking them, and he's like, and this is mine, and this is mine. Jacob at the end of the run. This fur coat. This box.
Oh.
Love you.
I'm just thinking. I'm like, we should do a show and tell for like weird stuff in the Moonbase.
I would be totally down for that.
Yeah, if you've got questions, I might have answers.
It's your own trivia. Trivia about your own place. I guess it's not really trivia then.
I mean, I could literally just grab random stuff from around this place. There's so much stuff. And there's definitely things that I look at. I'm like, Beach, Ian, like the reason why you have some of it. What the?
Oh, definitely grab whatever's
Yeah,
making
okay.
you made
Yep.
that.
Yep.
I wonder if it... I guess Hootie.
Jacob is doing the house sitting thing where he's just exploring. So that's a real puzzle. You can do the puzzle if you want.
That could be a challenge for later.
If
we have
this
an
is full of
overhead camera
silverfish,
set
I'm
up?
going to be so mad.
If the silverfish are there, it's not because I put them there.
She put them other places.
They just get everywhere, you know.
Ow. I just bumped my head.
So that is a... Okay, so you know the podcast that E the Slump is from?
Yes, Corpline?
Yeah, Corpline. That is... so in the Corpline universe, there is a beloved series of children's novels called the Tugger Nuts series, and it's about a mystery-solving goat. This is... and all of the Tugger Nuts titles are... alliterative. They're not. They're not alliterative in forms of letters. They're forms that they alliterate to other situations. They're all dirty, is the thing.
They're all very suggestive.
They're all suggestive. That's a great yes.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
very
Google
good
Tugger
goat.
Nuts and see.
I believe the one where he goes to Australia is Tugger Nuts Goes Down Under.
Yeah, there's. God, the only one I remember is Tugger Nuts and the Pearly Orchid, which is just like so ridiculous. Oh yes, Corvus has it. Oh no, it's strolling off chat. Let's go, Tugger Nuts. Keep it down, Tugger Nuts. Tugger Nuts goes off half-cocked. Tugger Nuts wrestles the one-eyed champ.
Goodness.
And then Quantum of Solace.
There's a reason when I was pulling images for the lure prize pack later, the pin example I pulled was a Tugger Nuts pin.
Oh, actually, you know what the best one is, Jacob? Tugger Nuts and the Bareback Riders of Chalk Island.
I like that very much.
So what you have in your hands now is the Shadow Sphere. The Shadow Spear. It is a blessed spear that Elspeth Tyrell, a white-aligned planeswalker, plucked from her nightmares and used to cut her way out of the underworld in the last Theros block in the Magic storyline. And that was made for us by Christine Sprankle. We actually commissioned her to make a prop of the Shadow Spear because the Shadow Spear was our spoiler card for that set.
It's very cool.
That's very
the
cool.
buttons light up. Like the red things glow. I just don't remember where the switch is.
Find the switch. You have to. This is all that matters in the world until you do.
Hi, friends. I'm back.
Hey,
Last time I
Andrew.
handled the
Hi,
spear on
back. We're
camera,
your
I got in
friends.
trouble.
So
Hey.
far, even though it's still just the first day, one of my favorite things about Desert Bus I'm going to say right now is not looking at what's happening on stream before I rejoin the call and just leaping and being like, oh, okay, Jacob has a spear now. All right, it's Desert Bus.
Where
Is
the
one of the gems the button?
bus is the button?
I cannot remember.
Press
It's a hidden button.
everything.
You know, actually, it might be one of those things where there's like a slot where you put in like a flashlight or something like that. I don't remember.
I mean, they look transparent.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? I got a week in here. I'll figure
That's
this
true.
out.
Oh, yeah, they locked you in, right? Did they
Yeah.
seal it or just kind of deadbolt you in there?
Were you drunk and did a man have a hat on that jingled?
Okay, so, Jacob, if you get in the back corner behind you is a small cask.
Yeah, can you just
for
go?
for you to drink from
Oh, yeah.
while we brick you in.
It's a fine
Yeah.
vintage.
Excellent.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
fine vintage.
Try
Oh,
the
look at that.
Amontillado.
It's Amontillado. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
It's a very rare vintage.
That's so kind.
Oh, Graham has let me know in our Desert Breast Slack that the spear runs on the tiny lights that sit in those orbs. They're probably dead.
Mystery solved.
Fair enough.
What else do you want to know about? Why is it there? How about just a segment called "Why do you own that?"
Why do you have this?
Yeah,
I mean,
just why is this?
I would definitely like to do that later on in the week because I have a lot of weird things in my house.
Ooh.
Yeah, we could prepare. Everybody could bring in a few things.
I'll
Yeah.
have to go get stuff from Studio C because there's Studio A is very I'm gonna say Spartan in its design aesthetic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's just me, Jacob. I'm up here. You're just looking at me. Hi. Wait, I did the mirror thing.
Oh, wrong way.
You're very large, friend.
Yeah, I've been working out. Thanks for noticing.
Mm-hmm.